But there's another thing that we're not thinking about that is going to be critical here. And, I've said many times that if you think people are fighting over oil, wait till they start fighting over water. And this is usually in the context of climate change. But it's important to remember that these countries, these cities, they get 90% of their water, 70 to 90% of their water, depending on the country, from desalination plants. So guess what happens when an Iranian missile hits a desalination plant in Dubai or Saudi Arabia? Now people are thirsty. And folks, it doesn't take much to do that. I had a conversation with someone about the possibilities of Iran actually destroying an American aircraft carrier, right? Using a $1 million missile to destroy a $5 billion aircraft carrier, not to mention it's $1 million planes that are on it. That is probably not going to happen. It'd be very difficult to do for a lot of reasons we won't go into right now. But these desalination plants don't have the same kind of protection an aircraft carrier does. They're stationary. Everybody knows where they are. And you wouldn't even need a missile. You could sabotage would do it. So, there's a lot of things they can attack that would not only bring other players in, but greatly expand the scope of the war and the pain. And we haven't even started talking about the stock market and the world economy once oil gets up to $100 a barrel and stays there. What do you think, Scott? Am I going down the right road there?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that is clearly the Iranians' goal and course of action, to prolong the conflict, to expand it. The size of the cities and the Gulf countries right now is only because of desalination. There's no water. They wouldn't exist without desalination. There is no other source of water. So if they were to be crippled and the water immediately shut off from them, 72 hours and they would start withering on the vine. The Iranians know that. But also, it occurred to me as you're talking about this horizontal escalation, that two surprising players have also kind of been starting to be roped into the conflict. One is Russia, who depends on Iran for all the drones, and there are allegations and plenty of evidence that the Russians have been giving intelligence to the Iranians as to troop movements and location of U.S. assets and that. And then, ironically, now keep in mind, Trump was elected saying he's going to solve the Ukrainian war in one day, on day one. And he's been dorking around since he's been back in office and done anything. So now Russia is one part of that conflict. Now the other part of the conflict, Zelensky and the Ukrainians said, "Hey man, we know how to beat these drones. We've been fighting them for years. These exact drones. Yeah, hey, do you want us to come? You want us to come help you? Do you want us to come get involved? Do you want some of our technology and our know-how?" So now the Ukrainian-Russian war is sort of being absorbed into this this conflict as well, which has really got to piss and embarrass Trump by having Zelensky offering to help the United States with Ukrainian arms.
And folks, if you doubt the capability of these Iranian drones, this Shadeg drone, I think that's how you say it. If you doubt the capability of these things, remember that the latest U.S. drone is a modified version of the same thing. So that design and capability is so good, we copied it. We didn't make our own version. We copied the one they made.